This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitor's sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
Throughout his career, a few have doubted Jameis Winston's ability to throw the football. The concerns, they've always centered around his accuracy and taking care of it. When he makes good decisions on the field, excellent numbers usually result.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, Winston. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Here's Winston. Under pressure, they got him again. Ryan Brzee fought him and got him down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
A tough time a season ago, his team missed the playoffs for the first time in his career. But he does remain one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. He's completed over 67% of his passes for his career. We know he's efficient. Now he wants to be spectacular and get his team back to the big game.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Ooh, the juke. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Purdy looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Cook up the gut. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this is going to be incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
A 40-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. This one complete. It's Devon Veo. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Winston. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
A 1-yard pickup.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is all about testing a defense at different levels. Both the tight end and the receiver outside are going to run matching dig routes at varying depths down the field. This gives your quarterback options. He decides to go with his tight end on the shorter route, and he made the right call.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for our Lions. 1st down.
Play action. Now Purdy. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Purdy's pass.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing here, Purdy. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Complete to Dawson Knox. It's a gain of 5.
Purdy on a sneak. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Cook running right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a gain of 6.
Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Brian Thomas, 46 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense set to go. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And Winston lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
And Detroit back in possession of the football. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Purdy. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A 54-yard attempt.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 10.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day at camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second seconds of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And a short gain here down to 22. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, Winston. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here's Winston. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down. Winston now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Winston sneaking it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers are back within a score.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told the offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A gain of 15.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And he finds Austin complete. The Lions on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Purdy looking to throw. Quick toss to Knox. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. Running for it. Here's Cook. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So an interesting decision at this stage of the game to go for it. Do you think maybe that missed field goal earlier had anything to do with it?
If it did, I'm really surprised. Because usually one miss is not enough to alter your game plan. My only thought is maybe he got hurt. Or maybe they just understand that it's not his day for some other reason we don't know right now. But in general situations, you run him back out there and let him have another chance.
Off the play fake, Winston. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
James Cook running back out now. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. A quick throw caught by Godwin. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 7.
Purdy now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. the 40-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. Thomas brings it in. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Short of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Again, it's Cook. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Lions.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
McPherson on for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
the Packers first down. First and 10.
To throw is Winston. We'll get that complete to Vele. This 2nd and 4.
Devon Vele. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action. Winston. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward and then pick up a first down. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now Purdy. Little pitch and catch to the tight end Knox. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Purdy. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Purdy, he's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Lions, first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. To throw again on second down. Purdy setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Final play of the half here, Winston. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Folks, kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Looking to put a drive together. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That's good for the Lions.
Back to throw, Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing here, Purdy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
Complete to number 4, James Cook.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Oh, pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
Cook is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
They'll try again, and he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to.
And Winston lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 69 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. That one complete to Tonjes. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy. Austin brings in the quick throw. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the Lions.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has a
touchdown. Jake Tonjes from a yard out. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your linemen surge, and fire out.
Looking to put a drive together. Working out of the gun, Winston. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And this will be a Packers first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
3 more yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Second and 1.
Here's Winston completing a quick throw out wide.
A gain of 4 yards.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fit.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Javonte Williams from 19 yards away. And the Packers get a bit closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, nice move. And able to get this out to the 25. The Lions offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They go play action here. Purdy. And complete right side to Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
It's third down.
Purdy looking to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Second down.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll try the middle with Cook. Oh, he shifts past him. And out across midfield down to 45. 94 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. From the 38, Purdy. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Walter Nolan. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Purdy. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting.
Walter Nolan in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? 2nd sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
Now, he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Shotgun now with Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. Purdy now to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Walter Nolan getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Purdy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Purdy will try and do this himself. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. Looking to throw. Purdy. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Brock Purdy with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that 1st win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Throwing, Winston. Short throw caught by Bowers. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 32-yard line.
Winston. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Winston. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air again with Winston. That's to the sideline and incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Winston. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Packers first down.
Off the play fake. Winston. Around be caught. It's St. Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
That's another Packers.
Jameis to throw it. Screen play set up for Williams. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Again, it's Winston.
6-yard line.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw, Winston. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bowers. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jameis Winston with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, good move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
3rd and 3.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Purdy will try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket. He got enough for the first.
First down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Lions.
They'll try and wind down some clock at Cook. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Well, just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 2. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions first down.
They run it again with Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Up the middle, it's Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a fourth down now. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This to make it a 3-score game late. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
Certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end, Bowers. Now second down and a few inches.
It's second and inches. At the 40.
Winston. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
And at 50 seconds left, he'll spike it to stop the clock. Again from the 15, second and 10. From the gun, Winston. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. Now he's going to step up, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Winston to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Detroit, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.